The Labour government is finally pushing through with the Renters' Rights Bill, and this will drastically change the position of landlords in the private rental sector. Firstly is the abolition of Section 21 notices. Currently, landlords are able to give a clear 2 months notice to a tenant before being able to evict them. That no longer is going to be the case, and Section 21 notices will completely be banned. Effectively, this will mean you will need some sort of reason or a ground to evict a tenant, and this will apply to new and existing tenancies. Secondly, fixed-term tenancies will be abolished. What this will mean is that every tenancy will become a periodic tenancy. That's new tenancies and existing tenancies. A tenant can therefore effectively leave by simply giving 2 months' notice. In theory, under the new bill, if a tenant moves in on day one, gives a notice that they are going to leave, that means they only need to be there for a period of 2 months and can effectively leave without fulfilling their obligations, even if you try to hold them to a fixed-term contract. There are also changes to Section 8 of the Housing Act. Currently, you need only have 2 months of rent arrears before you can commence an eviction process. Under the new bill, a tenant would need to be in arrears of 3 months or more. There's also an additional mandatory ground being introduced for landlords, and that ground is if a landlord wishes to sell the property. That may allow a means of eviction of a tenant. However, this comes with certain conditions. It can't be used in the first 12 months of the tenancy, and furthermore, the property can't be re-let for 12 months after the notice has been given under this ground. Rent increases can now also be challenged by tenants. Landlords who raise rent will find that tenants under the new bill will have a new way to challenge these increases by applying to the first tier tribunal to have the rent assessed. So even where a landlord wishes to charge a particular tenant a specific amount of rent to try to increase it, it will be up to the tribunal to determine how much that rent should be, and that's largely going to be based on the market rate rent, taking into account the property value, the locality and other factors. If you're a landlord or a tenant concerned about your position under the new bill, then contact us for legal advice.